This is where I tied up the boat yesterday after going, or the day before yesterday after going through the lochs, and I stayed here for 2 nights so I could climb Ben Nevis and explore a little bit around this area of Scotland. But now it's time to get moving. It's actually pretty cool. Your canal fee includes all your dockage along the way. So I got a 7-day permit. It cost 185 British pounds. That includes the docks and the going through the lochs and stuff. And a lot of them have showers and bathrooms right here. Pretty nice, and there's even a little laundry. So this is like kind of luxury for cruising. I like it. I can get spoiled by this. I guess some of these are private and reserved, but I was told this guy sold his boat, so he's not around. He gave me a really good map with information when I got here. So we went through the Corpac canals and the Neptune's staircase right here. So we've only gone maybe a mile, and we've got, I think, 60 miles to Inverness. And so the next stretch was 6 miles about to go, I think, to here. You can see we got some amenities once we get there. And then we'll be in Lochs. So I'm thinking maybe we can sail here and get across the loch. Maybe next day sail up to Fort Augustus and maybe spend a couple days here. And then of course get to Loch Ness, and we'll hunt down that Loch Ness monster for y'all. And then on our way out. So hopefully 7 days will be enough. I think it should be about right. Found myself a good audiobook to listen to, and let's get going. The noise canceling AirPods are so nice when I'm motoring. They're like outrageously expensive for headphones, but it's totally worth it, especially if you fly or have to motor around a sailboat a lot. And we are on our way. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. I was told the purpose of this bridge was to move the cattle across the canal. We are now outside Gairloch Loch, and this big green trawler type looking tugboat thing is going to go in front of us, and then we'll come in next. We're going through Gairloch Lochs. There we go. I should have moved this bike to the other side. Too late now. Sailing a boat through the Caledonian Canal with an American flag got me a bunch of attention, and it was fun to talk to everybody who would come and ask if I actually sailed this little boat across the Atlantic. Today we are in the lochs by ourselves, and the loch operator threw me down some ropes. So this is looks like quite a big one. See how long it takes to get to the top. Here comes the water. So I'll just take up the slack on this rope as we go up. So just one loch here. I think they only use that other one for larger boats, or if the water levels are different or something. So we are on our way to get across Lake Lochs. So now we're in Lochs Loch, and I think we got about 8 or 9 miles to get to the next set of lochs. We might go through them and tie up on the other side, or maybe we'll just go through tomorrow morning. It'd be nice if we got a little wind so we could motor sail or just sail. Actually, looking, there's a slightest breeze. I might put the mainsail up. I only need to put the bicycle away though. A little bit of wind. Might even be able to put the jib out. Stern fenders are on the way though. Leg and Lochs. This is Sailing Yacht Pickled Herring northbound.
Take a Heron, like a lochs.
I'd like to pass to the lochs.
I've got one boat in the lochs at the moment. When it pulls, I will let the water out and you can pop it. If you want to pop into that pond, you can. Or if you want to stand in the water, you can just stand outside.
Okay, I'll wait till they open.
Welcome outside.
Okay, we are waiting for Leg and Lochs to open. I think someone is coming out. Radio signal is not the best. So at this point, pretty much got the procedure down. Just wait for them to open and tie up to usually to the port side. And it takes about 5 minutes for the lochs to go up or down. And then we're on our way. So we just went through Log and Loch. Next thing we have is a bridge that's going to open for us. They know we're coming. Bridge, and then maybe spend the night on the pontoons here. Might go a little further. I don't know if we make it to that one though. Ooh man, hate to see that happen. So right at the dock. Alright, we got another bridge to open for us. I love it. The power. These things are so cool. All right, on to the next one. We've got a sailboat on their boat, motorboat.
Transcending skin by sunlight.
So we didn't quite make it to the next set of locks before they closed, or we wouldn't, so I decided to anchor here because I think I could have gotten under the bridge and gone through the next canal cut, but I didn't want to go in there and risk there not being an open pontoon. So we'll just anchor out here overnight, and then we'll go through tomorrow morning. Now I'm cooking some potatoes and eggs for dinner, and I'm gonna put curry sauce on it. Here's a look at the track we did, and we sailed even further than I thought we would today. Anchored all the way over here. Okay, so we anchored here overnight, and it looks like there's a lot of kelp or seagrass or something underneath. So hopefully it doesn't get caught up in the motor. We got to go under that drawbridge over there next. I just got the bridge operator on the radio, and he's opening it up for us. Looks like we can go a little faster. This is the biggest boat I've seen in the loch so far. Look at that guy. Just barely fits. I know, look at that. Okay, I guess I better get ready to go. Okay, we're in McLocky Loch, and this will be the first loch going down, I guess. Hopefully my ropes are long enough. I probably should have had slightly longer dock lines going into this. Mine were just barely long enough. I actually even pulled out that yellow line you see there a little bit later just because it was making it kind of difficult in some areas. We just got to Fort Augustus Locks. There's quite a few big ships here, so we might have to wait a bit. It looks like some boats are still going up. So here we are. Oh man, we got 6 at a time. Boats on both sides. So the lock operator just came by, gave me the rundown. After the boats coming up go through, there's going to be one set of boats going in front of us. Then when it's our turn, this big boat's going to go on the port side, and then I'm going to follow this little cabin cruiser thing, and we'll be in the back on the starboard side. So I need to move all my fenders over and lines over, and we're going to have to pull the boat through by ourselves because the staff's going to be occupied with this big boat, it sounds like. So let's get to work. It's mostly these rental boats going through the canal, actually. I don't think I said, but this canal is 200 years old, and they've got the manual turning things, I guess, to open the doors. First boat in. This was another one of those long flights of a series of locks, and I was just going to pull the boat through by myself. I think I could have done it, but someone found a volunteer to help me pull it through. But I do think it's possible to go through the whole canal single-handed by yourself. Usually the lock operators will throw you a line. It might be a little bit more difficult when it gets maybe more peak season. There's lots of boats in there, but I think it went pretty well. These long flights of locks are kind of interesting. It does get a little tedious waiting and going through so many, but there's only really 2 of them: Neptune's Staircase and then this one near Loch Ness, or Fort Augustus, I guess. And we're just dragging the boat through without using the motor. Here we are at the Great Loch Ness. I think that marks a little bit more than halfway, about halfway through the canal. All right, so I'm gonna go for a hike now. Easiest way to get the trail is across this bridge. Damn. This thing is barely still standing. I shouldn't have done this. All right, that one's looks a little stronger. That's the sketchiest bridge I've ever crossed. All right, maybe I'll go the long way on the way back. But now, it's time to go for a hike. I've been on the boat for the last 2 days, so I need to stretch my legs. Kind of reminds me of like hiking in Sequoia. You can almost see Loch Ness. I'm gonna find this monster. We've got, I think, about 20 miles to get across the lake, and I think we'll find it. I also have a depth sounder, so I'll leave that on, and if we see it, I've got a scuba tank and a mask and a GoPro. Basically, I have everything I need to hunt down the Loch Ness monster, including these bare hands, which I'll use to capture it. Then that will complete my master plan to have the Loch Ness monster as the co-host of the Sam Holm Sailing channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.